All right, welcome to Stretch and Roll. I've got two foam rollers. Today we're going to be foam rolling and stretching. We're going to be easing into the body here, making sure that we're nice and loosey-goosey when we leave. I'm using very technical terminology today, so you're welcome. But other than that, let's go ahead and get going. I do have both. I use the white one primarily so you can see me a little bit better and see the foam roller. But whatever foam roller you have is great, even if it's a 1 foot or a 2 foot. Sometimes it works better. You'll see we'll do a lot of single leg stuff anyway. And we're going to start right with the lower body today. So we're going to go into the glute. So we're going to sit right on the foam roller here to start. And again, like we said, same side. Let's go ahead and roll. The other leg is the planted leg. And we're rolling right over to about the high glute or a low back, right? It's not really the low back, but it's kind of where it creeps into it. And then we're going right to about the top of the hamstring. And don't be afraid to turn that foot a little bit. And you can have this foot stay straight. If you want, my sneakers catch on the mat a little bit, so it's a little bit of resistance. So that's why you'll see me bend the knee. Oh, totally up to you. Let's tighten it up just a little bit by crossing the leg. Same rolling, or just tighten it down a little bit with that leg cross. We pull on that piriformis and that tightens up the glute a little bit on us. Make sure you get both sides and let's switch it up. Good roll. Good. Let's go ahead and cross that one as well. Good. And straighten that out. Let's go ahead and let that foam roller come past the butt. This is where we're going to single leg it. And I'll start on this side so you can kind of see. The one leg goes down, the one leg goes on the hamstring. We use both hands. We prop ourselves up, but we can also use this foot. And we're just going to roll across that hamstring. This is a good one to kick the foot out to the side. So literally point it to your outside. Then point it towards you. I like to point the toe down, but some feel more when they point the toe up. It's up to you. Make sure we're going behind the knee, just above behind the knee. We don't want to go right into that socket of the knee, and then all the way up to the highest spot is the lowest spot in your previous roll, right? We're trying to connect the dots here. And then try to put that toe in. Good, feel where you're tight here. You can go back around one more time to a couple on each. Whichever ones you felt the most there. And that's once we finish this, we're going to slide that foam roller to the other side. Good, let's go ahead and kick that foot out to the left here. And to the front. And let's go inside. And as we just talked about, go ahead and travel the toes again. Whichever way you felt was the stickiest or the more tense. And come on back down. Now we're going to do the same thing with the calf. We are going to put a little more pressure on the shoulders. So if that bothers you a little bit when you roll the calf, just put the butt down in between each one. That'll take a little bit off the shoulder each round. But this is the last thing we got to do with the shoulders, and then we move to the front of the leg. So bear with me. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we're going outside, as we talked about before. And then toe pointed back. I find the toe pointed forward seems to be a little bit more for me, but everybody's different. And then inside. And move it all around again. As with foam rolling, I haven't talked about this yet, but if you find like a spot, you can sit on it, really press down on it. Sometimes if it's a calf, I'll put the other foot on and then roll around after about 3 to 5 seconds on it. Very good. You haven't yet. Let's switch to the other calf. Outside first. And we're gonna go straight along. Some calves are just feeling a little bit more, some sides. And if you're doing this at home or on your own, if you feel a little bit more on one side, you can take a couple extra rolls, put a few more rolls into that if you feel that, just to kind of really make sure we roll out that fascia before we start stretching it. All right, next up we got quads, then hip flexors. Quads, nice and simple. We put that foam roller in the front. We go on the forearms. We roll it out and roll it back. We may need to walk those forearms a little bit to make it work. And this one, I want you to do the same thing. Kick those toes out to start. We're going to go through 3 different rounds. Let's go ahead and shift and point the toes up. They're forward, sorry. This should be rolling over the meat of the quadricep. Comes the fun one. We're going to tilt them in. Make sure you roll all the way to just above the knee. You want to get that insertion where that fascia is really bundling together. Three, 2, and 1. Very good. Come on up. We want to do our hip flexor now. We want that hip flexor to roll like this. So what it's going to be is I'm going to put it through the legs and I'm going to angle it. And what I want to do is lay right on that angle so that it sits right in that hip flexor pocket, if you will, that pelvis pocket. All right, little awkward, I know, but if we get on this just right so that we're laying in that hip socket there, and then all we're doing is rolling back and forth. Can be a little awkward, as I mentioned, but it is a really, really good way to release those hip flexors so as area where this shortens a lot if we stand or sit a lot, and it actually gets too tired and shuts down a lot or tightens a lot if we stand too much. So kind of the same process for both. Too much standing makes it kind of get tired and it tightens down. Not enough standing makes it think that it doesn't need to work at all and it kind of gives up. So both ways, we want to make sure we're just igniting it, telling it to wake up. All right, other side. Good, rolling that through. Couple more here. And very, very good. Excellent job on those. Let's go ahead and go right to stretching those hip flexors. So we're going to take from the knee here, we're going to put this foot, extend out, and we're just going to open up these hip flexors. I like to just push down on this a little bit, just to pull a little bit more on that hip flexor so as area. If you want even a little bit more hip flexor, you can actually raise this hand up. If you feel any pinching in the back, it usually means that you're arching too much. So just bring the hand like 3/4, not all the way, because what's doing is making you pinch back. If you like it just like this, that's fine as well. We're holding this for another 5 seconds or so. 2 and 1. Very good. And press it forward. Great job, everybody. Stretches are real important after we foam roll because we've just kneaded out all that fascia, and that fascia reacts by kind of loosening up, giving us more range of motion, so it allows us to be a little bit more flexible. All right, from here, let's go ahead and get the calves where we're in this position. We're going to come straight up into that kind of downward dog, if you will. We put one foot behind the other. From here, we just want to push the butt back. Feel that good stretch in the calf. If you don't feel it enough, kind of walk forward a little bit more and then push that butt back again. You may feel a little more calf stretch. Excellent. Let's switch the foot. And same thing, push that butt back. Great job. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Let's bring our foam roller over for a little bit of a pillow, if you will. We're going to do the quads next. So we want to lay on our side. And what I like to do here is the hands out, and I just grab at that leg. Now, if I can't grab at that leg, I may grab the back of the shoe. If you have a strap, you can put the strap on. But if you can grab either the leg or the foot, you're going to then just pull it back. And think of this, right? If you're doing a standing quadriceps stretch, it's the same thing. You're just standing. And you're just trying to pull that leg back, get that good quad stretch. Three, 2, and 1. Very good. Let's flip it over. Same thing. Just the other side. Grab at that foot or ankle. Wherever you can comfortably grab it. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's just go ahead and roll right over with the neck supported on the foam roller, using that as a pillow. And from here, cross that left leg over, pushing this in. Let's get that hip flexor one more time. But this would be more so as in that it feels like it's almost inside your hip. Let's go ahead and grab that outside of that knee and pull it over. Keep this hand down, straighten this leg, and we're trying to pull over and up. So I'm trying to pull it over, but I'm also trying to pull it up towards my shoulder. And you'll start to feel this pull right here. Five, 4, 2, and 1. Very good. Let's go ahead. Other side, same thing. Push here. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and pull one more time. Pull it over. Keep this hand attached to the ground, this opposite hand, and pull up and over. Excellent work. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead. Last one here for the legs. We're just going to pull in one more hamstring. And switch it up for me. And the beauty of this one is we go right into our upper body rolling right from this position. We're going to start with the neck. Do our neck rotations. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and release. Reset the feet. Reset the legs. Remember, in that little pocket of the neck, from here, we're going to tuck the neck against the foam roller, and we're going to rotate to the left. And we're going to rotate to the right. We should feel that pressure on the foam roller. You can kind of adjust if you feel like you need to. Move that foam roller around so you feel like the majority of your neck is getting pressed against that foam roller on your rotations. Remember, you're applying a little bit of pressure. You're not overdoing it. Two more times through. Excellent, excellent job on that one. Very good. I'm just going to quickly hit that upper glute, low back area. So not in the pocket of the lower back, but that kind of high glute, we call them the QLs. It's right at the top of the pelvis bone. We're just going to bring the feet up. From there, we're just going to go to the side 4 times. 2, 3, just a good way to loosen out that back a little bit. 4, and then we're going to tuck it. 1, drop it a little bit past the foam roller. 2, 3, and 4. Go ahead and drop those feet right down. Nice little stretch here. And drop it a little bit further if you can. That'll get that good hyperextension stretch going. If that bothers you, just bring it back up to here. 3, 2, and 1. Just a little way to get to the reason we go to high glute is because that is pulling, that part of the fascia is pulling on that low back fascia. So we want to let that release, and then we're going to release the upper back so it'll let that back fascia kind of loosen out, not be so tight. So next, mid back. We're laying right here on the mid back now. And we're going to come up on the feet. Hands are going to be behind the head, supporting the neck. And first setup is going to be elbows tight and rolling up and down, mid back, base of the neck. Good. And kind of keep going on that one. I'm just going to switch to the black one. Tend to need this one a little bit more, like everybody else. Make sure I've got a bit of a robust foam roll going. Okay, let's go ahead and just rotate on the left side. Elbows are still tucked. And right side. Excellent job. Let's go ahead and shift to the hand open now on the left side. And just going back and forth on that foam roller. Same thing, just leaning on that left side a little bit more. And let's shift it to the right. Good, good, good. Let's go ahead and bring those hands back to normal. And a couple big rolls. Mid back, base of the neck. This last one we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and sit down on this. And we're right on that armpit area. Just below the armpit area, we're going to roll over those rhomboids. So I like to keep my hand here. You can straighten it out. And what I do is this back leg's just going to push up. Just give me some small rolls. Good, and then I'll come down on the middle and I will roll. I keep my hand here so I know how far I'm going. I have it coming right at the rib cage. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Other side. So again, once you're ready, get that back leg up. Roll back and forth. A few rolls once you're there. We're going to go back and forth. Find where the tight sides are if you need to put a little extra on that. Excellent, excellent job on these. Let's go ahead and stretch them out. Now, good roll on the back side there. Excellent job. Since we're already down here, let's start with some stretches on the ground. We're going to go our cross-legged pretzel here. So we can cross like this, or you can do one of these and come across this way. So up to you if you want to cross. It's the same thing, only different, right? As I say, hand on the opposite knee, other hand kind of cranks back, gives you your base, and you're just pulling and rotating at the same time. Now I want you to keep this position, but I want you to take your neck and just look over your left shoulder. Or your opposite shoulder, I should say. And very good. Let's go ahead and switch the move. Really good cross-body stretch. Like I said, if you were doing it this way, totally fine as well. Some don't like that whole cross-legged sit. And let's look over our shoulder again. Three, 2, and 1. Very good. Just bring those hands back, walk them back a little bit, and then just pull those shoulder blades in. You'll feel a little bit of bicep, you'll feel a little bit of chest. We can go ahead and look up. Tilt our head to the left. Tilt it to the right. And tuck that chin to chest. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and walk that forward. Shake those arms out. Really, really good job on opening up those shoulder blades. All right, let's go ahead into our cat-cow here. So we're going to drop the hips, drop the belly, and look straight up. And then we're going to pull that belly up and looking straight underneath. Go ahead and drop them again. And one more time up. And from here, just want you to sit back on your hips, sit back on your feet as much as you can, and then let those arms slide forward and let yourself just drop into that position. Let's go ahead and take the left arm. We're going to reach it under. Same thing. Switch it up. Excellent. From here, I want you to take your hands. You're just going to push them backwards, just like so. And you're just going to lean back a little bit, stretching out those forearms. It doesn't have to be straight back. If that's difficult on your wrist, you can kind of kick them out to the side a little bit. But if you're able to, you're just going to reach back a little bit so you feel that. And now what you're going to do is put it on the palm, or put the hands down and just lean back again so that now we're stretching this area out as well. Good. And that's it's an awkward stretch, so you can kind of roll out those wrists a little bit. All right, last one we're going to go across the upper body here. We're going to do our lay on our side again. We're going to do our open books. So hands on the side. This knee is down. The bottom leg is straight. Hands are straight out. One of my favorites here. We're going to do 5 movements over, nice and slow. Pause for a second. Come back. On the 5th movement, we'll hold for 10 seconds. Let's go ahead and go with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold for 10. And bring it over. You know our drill. We're going to go to the other side. Good. Hand over. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our lovely hold. A nice long 10. Let that arm almost fall. And 1. Very good. Let's go ahead nice and slowly into a seated position. You never want to jump up from these things. We've been down on the mat for a little bit. Roll over to that kind of kneeling position. Come up nice and slowly. Anytime we've been down on the mat for a while doing these stretches, remember we're moving blood around, we're squeezing the fascia, we're moving fluids. So we want to make sure that we don't just jump up, because that can sometimes make us a little dizzy because our body has to readjust to the vertical side of things. Anyway, great job. Thank you so much for joining me for Stretch and Roll. I hope you feel a little bit more loosey-goosey, technical terms today only, and have a great rest of your day. Thank you all so much. I appreciate your time. Until next time.